Hello everyone. Welcome to National Time TV today. We are thankful to you. Keep watching us and giving us love and regard. Today we have very special guest with us, Dr. Jayashree Thatte Bhat, who's from last 31 years she was in medical research and she was in classical also. So many things at one state they have done. So Jayashree ji, welcome to the National Time studio.
Thank you so much for welcoming me and for inviting me here.
Thank you. So Jayashree ji, please tell something about yourself first.
Okay. Actually, I've been in Canada. I immigrated to Canada 56 years ago. And I came here as a full-time student and pursued my graduate degrees in clinical biochemistry.
Okay.
And from Toronto. And I was working as a researcher. Started as a research technician, went up to the scientist level
Okay.
for 31 years.
Mhm.
And then after that, I think every person is bestowed with some passion in life. And
Correct.
I'm one of those who's very passionate about a lot of things in life, but especially classical music. So when I felt that I have done my wonderful service in the medical research,
Mhm.
I thought I will leave everything and start again getting into the classical music of India. And I
Right.
did have some good training from India itself before I immigrated to Canada.
Okay.
And of course, I'm born to the two professors. My mother and father both were professors. So academia was always the primary thing. But at the same time, under the culture, music and dance were also
Yeah.
one of the secondary, if not primary, things in my life.
So after that, all that journey, because you have written so many books as we discussed. So how many books has already come?
This is this is my 10th book actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started about 20 years ago, just as I finished my medical research career and got into classical music.
Mhm.
See, that is a creative art.
Okay.
Music is very much creative art. And I think that must have triggered the writing creativity in me also. That's
Mhm.
how I feel. So my very first book it was in Marathi.
Okay.
Mawartichi Zhade. That means it was about the Indo-Canadians
Okay.
who are living in Canada as immigrants. Now we are going back to the 60s and 70s.
Mhm.
Things were quite different then. So when I wrote stories about these Indo-Canadians, calling them Mawartichi Zhade, that means the humanity existing on the west coast.
Okay.
Or the Mawarti means west.
West Coast.
Yeah. That, lo and behold, the beginner's luck or whatever, I got the Marathi Sahitya Parishad Award for that book.
Very nice.
So, my mother wrote a beautiful letter to me. She said, looks like you have that germ in you of writing. Don't let it go.
Okay. So inspiration came from there.
Right.
Okay.
Pursue that.
Okay.
Because this is what we say the Ishwarachi Dengi and Ishwarachi Ichha. So she said, never defy that
Okay.
and never deny that. So I started writing. But then my field was medical research.
Yeah.
So I wrote, later on I started writing many Marathi stories and many Marathi mini novelettes
Mhm.
based on the scientific facts,
Okay.
but the facts were embedded in some framework of characters, the dialogues, the emotional tying, and all those things. So one is Manavache Vardhan, it's about the brain therapy. Another one is Vamanache Avatar, which is about the genetic recombination,
Okay.
things like that. So all these things. And then I started working I was also in the oncology research.
Mhm.
So I started writing on cancer stories.
Okay.
And then my area of work was also breast cancer.
Okay.
So I started writing stories on breast cancer. And that really caught the nerve of Indian psyche, especially the women.
Yeah.
So I started getting invitations from various organizations in Maharashtra. I'm also functionally fluent in Telugu because I was
Okay.
born and raised in Hyderabad.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started getting some calls from those organizations like Andhra Yuvati Mandali, things like that in
Mhm.
Hyderabad. Then I used to try to talk. It was part English, part Telugu, or part English, part Marathi, giving lectures and medical information about breast cancer, how it happens, why it happens, what could be done, and how the therapy for
Yeah.
all these women could be very easily worked out. Well, not easily, but it could be worked out
Mhm.
for their own contentment and their own solace from this
Mhm.
deadly disease of
True.
breast cancer. And that triggered another award, in the sense I got Chaturastra Chatura award from the government of Maharashtra, saying that I was doing, by then I had given more than 200 lectures all across Maharashtra,
Mhm.
and about the same number all across Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. So I got these awards from all these wonderful states in India. So I wrote two books on breast cancer. One is Climb to Victory,
Mhm.
the story of 5 women,
Okay.
and Journey Through Breast Cancer, again, a story of a few women, how they handle their own situation of breast cancer and how they become the source of power to their own family, although they are the victims.
Nice.
They give power to their husbands, their young
So
children.
it was very positive stories, basically, very
yes,
positive
yes,
books.
yes.
And if we talk about all, like you have done a great work with all the fields, basically for the
Right.
books even. And let's talk about this Whispers of Maple and Mango Trees.
Right.
This is a book launch which is happening very soon.
Yes, on
And,
the 21st
uh,
of September.
Yes. So Dr. Jayashree ji will give the details on that. So
Yeah.
can you let people know what this book is coming for and what's the date and how it will work?
Certainly, yes. So, in my journey of writing and producing books, there is another one on classical music of India also, but we will not go there. Then I started getting, since many of my books were fact based books,
Mhm.
I thought, why don't I delve into historical facts?
Okay.
So, I wrote 5 years ago a historical fact based book called Vanished into the Thin Air.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about the Nizam culture
Okay.
that was very much prudent in Hyderabad.
Mhm.
However, how it just, there was a specific beautiful culture. The Nizam was the Hazrat
Okay.
of that. But all that culture just vanished completely.
Mhm.
And because of the political intervention, the Hindus and the Muslims were started bifurcating too much, which was not the case.
Okay.
That triggered another one. So why don't I write a historical fact base, another book like what I wrote 5 years ago about the country I'm living in.
Correct.
The country I'm living in is Canada.
Mhm.
One of the black blemish on Canadian historical records is the October crisis
Correct.
that happened in Quebec.
Correct.
And just as 2 years prior to that, I had immigrated to Canada.
Okay.
And Canada is a very peaceful, peace-loving,
Mhm.
sort of a docile country. And when I saw that tremendous unrest in this country, when I landed here, this was in Lachine, Quebec, in Montreal, I could not believe that I have come to this country, which is known to be the most peaceful country, and all this unrest around me. So I didn't get directly involved with that. But being a university student, I used to go around talking to many people.
Mhm.
Many of them were French. Many of them were coming from homes where there was a lot of support for the FLQ
Mhm.
and the Federation to Liberation
Yeah.
to Quebec. And I used to say, what is this? Why are you doing it? And they said, assez c'est assez. That means enough is enough. That's how we people are
Mhm.
feeling, etc. So I used to take down some notes when I used to talk to these people. And I said, oh my God, this can happen here. Things went on. I graduated. I started working. 1984, or a little bit prior to that, I was in India on my scholarship, another scholarship. And I was noticing that the Sikhs in Punjab were getting a similar feeling, not very happy. They were protesting, they were agitating against the governments.
Mhm.
And I said, somehow it was like deja vu for me. I said, why is this happening? And just as the French people wanted a small portion of this country savored as a
Mhm.
separate country altogether, so also I noticed that some people in India wanted to savor a small portion of that country and create another country for themselves. That triggered some thought in me, and then when I was studying about it, I did a lot of research. I interviewed many people in the last few years,
Mm-hmm.
and then this book came into effect out of that research.
Okay.
That you see, the Canada and India, they both are quite similar countries. They are
Correct.
democratic.
Yeah.
Their parliamentary systems are almost identical.
Yeah.
They are secular in nature. They are extremely tolerant.
Mm-hmm.
They are very accepting. There are multiple religions and faiths very peacefully living in both these countries. Yes, you do see some agitation here and there, but in general, not from the governments.
Correct.
However, because of some of the political intervention which was in Canada, which was also in India, that the
It
protesters.
works all over the world, basically.
Yes, yes, you are right.
Yeah.
And
We
so
cannot
I-
particularly say about any country. Every country have been intervened by someone.
someone,
Yeah.
it could be political, it could be something else.
Yeah.
Yes, you are absolutely right. So I have taken one French couple,
Okay.
Antoine and Sophie,
Okay.
and another is Sikh couple, Sharanjit Kaur and
Mm-hmm.
Balbir Singh Toor. And it's a tremendous dialogue of that covers all colors of emotion, I would say, from love, passion, solace to anger,
Mhm.
agitation, frustration, all those things. And those are heard when they are doing all this in Lashin Park or somewhere in the mango orchard in Punjab. That is picked up by the one in Canada, picked up by the maple trees, and the one in India
It's
is
the mango
picked
trees.
up by the mango trees. And one of the five basic elements, wind, and I'm calling wind Sir Wind.
Okay.
Sir Wind takes these whispers, and Sir Wind takes these whispers to the entire planet of
Mhm.
human beings,
Okay.
telling them what's happening within the psyche of the French people or the Sikh people. The maple tree
And the
and
mango
the
tree.
mango tree.
Okay.
So that's what it
That's
is.
that's beautifully she elaborate the books, and guys, please, as Dr. Jayashree told, on the 21st of September,
Yes.
this book will be launched, and it will be launched in which place, ma'am? Can you please tell people?
Yes, it will be launched in the Edgemont Community Center, which is in Edgemont, obviously, in the
Yeah.
afternoon at 3:30, and it will go on till 7 o'clock. All are very cordially invited. Please be there, have a look at the book, and enjoy some of the speeches. We're going to have a few speeches there, so enjoy them. Have some questions ready if you wish to ask. Hopefully, they all will be answered. Please buy the book, and of course there will be very delicious refreshments and chai for all of you.
Sounds good. So, if you want to go for this book, this is basically some historical moment. It's been over here, so you will definitely enjoy the book, as Dr. Jayashree told us. So, we'll meet you on 21st of September on our official book launch,
Yeah.
where you can enjoy more things, having more knowledge. By the time, see you there. Thank you so